Okay, hello everybody and welcome. Today we're going to be reacting to the Last of Us season finale. I am such a fanboy of this series. I've heard that this episode is super action-packed. My butt cheeks will be clenched the whole time. And we're going to be reacting to it from a filmmaker's perspective, so you'll hear a little bit of commentary on my guesses on how they filmed some of these scenes and how they're going to move the stories forward. So we'll get right into it. So recap from last time. Joel was like meeting up with her after she ran out of the church and was like traumatized from the last episode. So we're leaving off from that, I guess.
Except for, I think this is Ellie's mom.
You're right. I think you're right. Oh, that's a trip. That's trippy. Random cabin. Stupid. I love some of the angles they're getting here with the camera perspectives. There's intentionally kind of a shaky camera effect that doesn't look like a gimbal, and I think it's adding to the suspense and the adrenaline of like moving around. It's not a very smooth moment. I almost dry heaved.
She can't hide from the clippers like that. Does her mom get bit when she's giving birth, and that's why Ellie's immune to it?
That's a good theory. I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't shock me with some of the other twists that they've thrown in so far. That's the significance of the knife. I had no idea. Okay. That's freaky. What could you do? Oh, this was in the trailer. I bet you there was just a camera guy like holding it, the camera like frantically as this whole scene is going down.
And she just...
Oh, I think your theory is right. Oh, because she's got to sever the umbilical cord before it gets to there. And that's how the mom... Now I understand why the mom's not a part of the picture. Look at this, that really shallow depth of field to add a ton of focus to the baby. The videographers and the producers did so well with this. The first 3 minutes of this have answered so many questions, like the knife, Ellie's mom, how she comes into the picture. Like, I've just had like 90 epiphanies. Episode starts. Let's get into this.
Well, it did start
Okay,
already.
it kind of. Again, I've seen this with some of the other episodes, but I don't know if they're using gimbals or not for some of these shots, because they're going for that more like rugged look as they're walking. They're looking for that camera shake.
I think this is where they find Ellie.
It really motivates the story.
And she's a baby.
And that's
Yeah.
Firefly's chick. Oh, 'cause I bet the mom is dead upstairs. Multiple camera people planted upstairs to get these different perspectives.
So the mom's not dead yet.
I cut it before I was bit.
But she did it.
Find someone to bring her up and make
This
sure
brings
that
so
she's
much
safe.
clarity to the story. So many questions answered.
And then you kill me.
Wow. These up close and medium shots add so much emotion and dramatic nature to these episodes. All the decision making in her head right now of like what she is and isn't gonna do. This just gives so much backstory to Marlene and why she is the way she is. Wow, that hard transition to that up close shot told so much. Another time when they're using depth of field to their advantage to move this forward. He seems substantially better than in the last episode. Like nothing ever happened. Maybe you can clarify for me. Maybe I just didn't see it. She was thinking right there. And I'm curious if she was trying to think, if that was like a flashback to like that scene we just saw. But she's a baby, so she can't really flash back to that.
Yeah.
Or the whole church fiasco.
She's probably just thinking.
Or that. Yeah, there's no way the cameraman has a gimbal right now. It's so shaky.
It's all smashed. I bet
So,
you'd be great at it.
since this is like near Salt Lake.
You want to learn how to play guitar?
I'm just blown away at what they're able to do with CGI. Like, this is wild to me. She's still thinking. What a cool shot.
Okay, so this is what I'm thinking.
Cut through that building to get around that stuff, find a skyscraper, go up and look around.
She's been around Joel a minute or two.
This time, we're going to cut through that building, find a skyscraper, go up and look around.
I thought that was a... Is it zombie? They're not zombies, obviously. Cordyceps... Fungus men. They have at least 2 people following them right now. Probably with handheld rigs, if I had to guess. With the sounds and the dust and all of these other like effects within this. It's just amazing that they're able to do this. It's so... You feel like you're actually there. He's like, girl, get back here. Ooh, good transition there. This background music. Her favorite animal. This background music super adds to this scene. Have you ever seen a giraffe in Salt Lake? He just went from frantic, like chasing her around, to feeding a giraffe calmly. Wow.
But in reality, they didn't really feed a giraffe.
I want... What are they handing leaves to right now on set? Some dude wearing green just grabbing the leaves away from her. Oh. They got some dude in a green suit and they're like, we're gonna make you a giraffe, just take the leaves. I almost feel like Joel isn't in as much of a rush anymore, like to get stuff done, and he's actually kind of enjoying the moment more. It makes me wonder if he's like just more grateful for life after the last few weeks of what's happened.
There's so many giraffes.
Wow.
It's like it's a giraffe kingdom.
I'll have to take a peek at that last scene, but they're on the edge, and the cameraman right now is off the edge. So he's really on, he's either like on a stilt, a drone. I don't know how he's standing where he is, because they're on the ledge. You know what I mean? You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
but like CGI, is that what it's called?
I mean, I guess.
I bet they're trying to find a University of Utah.
Bet.
And then
Maybe there's
probably.
nothing bad out there, but so
She reminds me a lot of Marlene in this moment.
far.
Not Marlene. Chick that died in the hospital, blew herself up. I know her name, it's the tip of my tongue.
What do you mean? What else are we supposed to do?
Okay.
Gertrude.
We forget about the whole damn.
Everything I've
Tess.
done.
Thank you.
I was gonna
Tess vibes.
I was gonna say Lisa.
Gertrude. They are so damn good at these close-ups.
I've been really tempted to do your mom's.
Your mom's good at close-ups.
So typically the temple would be right there.
I was just looking for the workplace building. They really are good at switching up the scene every 3 to 5 seconds, showing off some of what they were able to accomplish.
I was the guy who shot and missed.
Oh. Is that in the game?
I don't remember that. His character is so good at portraying this emotion because he's not even looking at her in the eyes. It's hard for him to talk about.
Your mom healed all wounds.
It wasn't time.
This has been a thing for like a week. We're like 10, 15 minutes in. I'm gonna need another one of these. I can't have another one.
You know what I'm on the roof for?
What?
Water? Never heard of her.
Shitty parties.
Oh.
That's a 3 out of 10.
7.
I'll give it a 5 out of 10.
Shoot. These army guys.
That's some good use of blur.
How did she?
Right as he heals from something, something else traumatic happens to him.
Let me go get the baby.
I hope this doesn't mean what I think it means. You can see how conflicted he is. It would be like a second huge loss for Joel. Like I understand why he's emotional, but jeez, we have a visitor. You can call us awful parents in the comments, but our 3-year-old loves this show. She's like, I don't have a choice. And then he's like, I do. And I'm wondering if that's him being like, I'm going to end everybody's lives. You can see he's like, what am I going to do here? I don't have a lot of time to contemplate my decision, but
I didn't hear anyone say.
he's like, when am I going to make my move? now.
Wow.
Can confirm he does not have time for this. These cameramen are really good at getting these dramatic angles from multiple perspectives.
Wow.
Don't mess with Joel. Holy cow. He's like the freaking John Wick of this world.
Wow.
What else would he do with him?
True.
I was wondering when he'd run out of ammo. But brutal, but now he has an M4. I love the, what was it? Foam and duct tape around the stock of the M14 there. Very post-apocalyptic.
Wow.
Love this scene between, looks like a door frame.
You know what's crazy? Is this is supposed to be Premier Children's.
The more you know.
I think. I'd assume so, because Premier Children has pictures on the walls like that.
Honestly, and maybe you disagree, but I don't think that the background music here super moves the story forward. I would love to hear some silence with like the crackling of the dirt and the objects beneath his feet. I think it would add to the suspension a lot.
But it's like this is the songs from the game, music from the game.
It's true.
I won't let you take her. Invoke her.
I love it.
If they had any clue of the bodies that he stacked to get up here. Wow. That was a great scene just then with the elevator. He's like, what's my next move?
She's
She's
waking up.
so pale.
She's gonna wake up eventually. Nope, someone's gonna be
Something's
there.
gonna be there.
Oh, he's gonna have to kill
Keep
her.
her safe forever. And you know.
But they can't even prove that that she can heal everything.
Yeah, it's mostly like a 95% hunch.
Even now.
And like, how does it work? Because it didn't work when she gave little guy
I didn't think about that. You're right.
after he was bit. Like, do they have to have her blood before they're bit?
Wow, just that little touch of lighting on her face made it look so dramatic just then. I don't actually remember what happened in the game at that moment, so I'm a little curious to see what's going on here.
He has her.
Right, but I'm wondering how he got past what's her face. Ellie, you missed it. I killed like 15 people. Great use of B-roll right here.
People that are
Lies on the spot.
dozens of.
You know what impresses me?
Yes.
Is I know that she has an accent outside of this show, and the fact that she can just put it away for this, I don't know how she does it.
No, I killed her. But where's home?
I was about to ask that same thing. Places that come to mind are like
I'm sorry.
the QZ, his brother. Oh,
You've just come after her.
This is the end.
wow.
Is this the end?
Still got a little bit left. He has no remorse. Wow, what a great drone shot.
Right?
This looks like a piece of stock footage.
Probably was. Just kidding.
Oh, look at that shot. I never shut up in movies anymore because of these things. It's a good transition. Transition? That's how you say that word.
They're in Wyoming. So she's been bit
She
twice.
needs a tattoo.
Close enough. She would have liked you.
I think they've only been using gimbals for the close-up shots that are supposed to be really dramatic, but this is obviously handheld.
Definitely different.
Yeah, Ellie is noticeably more quiet than she has been the last few episodes. I love that they're blurring out the trees to really
Kansas City, you
hone
asked me
them
about
in
the
as the
first
main
time
characters
I
of the scene here.
I swear.
But you don't. Because he's lying. Does she find out that he lies?
I don't know if they're going to show it in this, but in the game she does. I think. I'm like 80% sure.
Okay.
Holy cow, guys. It was really hard for me to like watch this and like analyze it from a cinematic perspective, but also keep up with the story. But that was amazing. If you guys want to see more content like this, react to more stuff, or maybe the rest of the series, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. But until then, stay creative.